What's good, Scootfest fans? My name's Todd and I'm back again for another Ones to Watch video for Scootfest Virtual 2020 presented by Action Space. Today we are talking about the King of Park, the jewel in the crown of a Scootfest weekend. Of course, it is usually the culmination of an amazing weekend, everyone amped up, the best riders in the world throwing down all in the same room. Unfortunately, we can't do that this year. We're all home, I'm home, you're home, the riders are at home. And we're doing it as best we can. We are getting each of these riders from 10 countries across the world to put together a fire 1 minute edit that will be judged by our 5 judges from across the globe to find out who is the King of Park 2020. Let's get into a rundown of my 10 picks of the ones to watch for Scootfest 2020 King of Park. So of course, I say once again, as I had with every one of these videos, make sure you go back and check out the Queen of video and the King of Street video. These are my choices. These are my hot takes. Let me know what you think. Say, mate, in your crazy bucket hat with your stash. Hey, man, I'm locked indoors. Hashtag Movember. These are my hot takes. And coming in first, from the Czech Republic, I've got to pick the orange helmeted wonder kid, Mr. David Senkier. Now, this guy has had some tough luck at Scootfest in the past. He has taken some of the biggest slams I've ever seen, messed up his mouth a couple of years ago, but came back, always comes back every year, super fiery, super filled with just oomph to get it done and get down a run. He's been spending a lot of time in the streets of Prague lately, but you know he'll get back in that park and film a bang a minute. David Senkier doing it for the Czech Republic for sure. My pick from the UK, my home country of course, is Mr. Jayden Sharman. Now, there are some enormous park names on the list for the UK, but Jayden, I saw him ride a few weeks ago and oh my god, this kid just keeps progressing. He's had the most insane last 18 months and he lives about 5 minutes down the road from one of the best parks in the entire world, Adrenaline Alley. Now, that would have gone into lockdown, but fingers crossed he got his clips done beforehand. He got those bangers down so that he has an incredible 1 minute. Jayden Sharman, you're my pick for the UK. Now, my pick for the Germans, of course, he was chosen by Malte Blum, who is one of my personal favourite scooter riders on the planet. He goes so high and goes so crazy, but I'm staying away from those team captains and I am going for Pascal Müller. Now, Pascal has tech and bangers in equal account. He mashes them all together to make some wicked little edits on Instagram. I can't wait for his 1 minute. And plus, he's a massive fan of UK hip hop. So you get my pick, Pascal. My pick from the USA, another one chosen by an incredible park rider, Mr. Chris Farris, team captain. He has chosen Cody Flom. Now, Cody Flom is arguably the cleanest rider on the planet. I've seen him bail so few times. Even when he does, it looks like he's landed it. Cody Flom is cleaner than the inside of a bottle of Dettol, I swear. Plus, the big smile in his face when he does everything make everything look rad. Cody Flom, keep shredding, keep smiling. You're my pick for the USA. Now, my rest of the world pick. I say I've been staying away from those team captains. I'm gonna break my own rule here, because I gotta go for the Sog, man. Sogo Sakigabara. Soggy. He just makes me happy every time I see him ride. He does something crazy. He does something unexpected every time I watch him ride a scooter. And I think that there is no better proponent out there for scootering in Asia and Japan than Sogo. And yeah, he pushes limits. He pushes the sport. Sogo Sakigabara. I'm breaking my own rules. You're my pick for the rest of the world. Now my pick from France. This is a spicy take. Spicy, because there are some amazing park riders on that list. But my pick is street legend Jonathan Pironi. Now, if you've never seen Jonathan Pironi ride the park, then you're to be excused because he doesn't often talk about it. But realistically, back in the day, he was a real park kid, and I have seen him end up runs at Scootfest King of Street with a 540 flare. Like, this kid throws down in the park as well. So, Jonathan Pironi, hot take coming in. My pick for King of Park 2020 from France. Now doing it for Australia, those Antipodean heroes, champions. Angus Hughes. Angus Hughes has an amazing record at Scootfest, has made multiple finals, been on podiums before in King of Bowl and King of Park, I believe. Angus Hughes is an absolute ripper. Does a load of combos that you don't see from anybody else. You're like, oh, that only Angus Hughes can do that. I think he'll also work incredibly well in the video format. With those crazy combos that he gets a few tries at and gets to land that amazing banger. Angus Hughes, definitely my pick for Australia. Now my next pick's a bit of a wild one as well because he is coming back from injury, but I hear through grapevine that he's still going to be filming a part for Finland, representing Kasu Palin's team, Mr. Vihti Tutti. Now he has got combos coming out of his ears. This kid spends a lot of time on a tramp scoot, getting those combos dialed in, and fingers crossed, he can get something filmed because his moves are just outrageous. Obviously, he's dealing with that Finnish winter as well, but fingers crossed he can get indoors. Lots of fingers crossed for Vihti Tutti. I want to see him get a run down and want to see him involved. He's my one to watch from Finland. Now my pick for the Kiwis, doing it for Alex Madsen's team, Mr. Tom Fitzgerald Grout. Tommy Fitz, as we shall refer to him. T-Fitz, the man of a million nicknames, has some mad skills on the front wheel. He's just a super well-rounded rider. Spends a lot of time on the rails as well as a transition, but I feel a really amazing well-rounded park video coming from Tommy Fitz. Another amazingly well-rounded rider, this time from Spain, doing it for Ivan Jimenez's team, is Mr. Diego Puchech. Sorry man, Spanish was never my forte, but Diego, amazingly well-rounded rider, destroys the rails in the park with the most amazing combos, but also gets absolutely rowdy on the transitions. Diego, another amazing well-rounded rider. Can't wait to see a full edit from him for Scootfest King of Park 2020. So those are my 10 picks for Scootfest King of Park 2020. But you're saying, Todd, I don't believe you. I don't reckon these guys are going to get involved. I don't reckon they're going to really want to throw down. Well, check out this clip from Gleb Kruyakov, the German shredder who is putting it all on the line, just like every one of these riders. Check out this. Gleb, I hope you're alright. I hear you are doing okay, but that just goes to show the intention of these riders. They really want to get at this. Make sure you stay involved with Scootfest 2020, even though we're coming at you virtually via Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and the Scootfest website. I've been Todd. Those have been my ones to watch. I will catch you soon.